this is it. Just 6 more laps to go. Anti-lag on. We're on the limiters for the final time. Green light and away. Great start. Robin Larson on the back road, but equal between Kristoffersen and Backerud on the way down to turn 1. Ekstrom's going to try and go up the inside of Kristoffersen. Kristoffersen's going to try and shut the door. Haken around the outside. Got to try and avoid his teammate. They don't want contact in turn 1. Is anybody going to be silly here? Scheider is in the side of Haken, but he comes through. Ekstrom's going to drift it around the outside. He's going to try and come out alongside Scheider. Those boys are going to drag it out down to the straight. Scheider has to give best. He drops in on the brakes right up behind his DT rival. It's Backerud from Kristoffersen and Haken.
Kristoffersen did an amazing job of filling the gap there. There was enough room for a car. He waited. I didn't know what he was waiting for, but he did slot to the inside and took the second position. He really needs to just keep up with Backerud now.
Scheider and Larson both into the Joker, and Larson there, I suspect, would have liked to have gone in there on his own to try and get a bit of clean space, so he's going to have to put a move on Scheider if he wants to try and take the win here, but I think this is going to be about Backerud and Kristoffersen about front. Monster Energy Supercharger award for Andreas Backerud. Please about that for Monster Energy being the first driver into turn 1. He'll be very much more pleased if he can beat Kristoffersen. We actually think that Backerud wins with Kristoffersen second. Kristoffersen will take P2 in the Drivers' Championship.
By a single point.
Yeah.
By a single point, but you know, it's not there yet. He's getting a huge amount of pressure from behind here. He's really watching his mirrors, you can see.
Ekstrom into the Joker lap in the background. Scheider's coming around now, so I think Ekstrom will get out in front. Scheider's going well here in the Seat. He really is. Munich Motorsport Seat Ibiza, new this season. Very, very cool looking car. Goes through the dust up onto the banking. But it's all about Backerud. Fastest lap of the day, 36.4. Tanner, he's absolutely killing it.
Sometimes Backerud just switches it on, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And you see it, and it just happens. So the track is in prime condition right now. You can see little patches of grip poking through, and you can see the drivers placing tires on every single bit of grip they can find. And Backerud just absolutely on it. That Ford is just working.
Absolutely great job by him. What a shame we're not seeing Solberg in this final as well, to see that fight between them as they sweep through back onto the bank. And Tommy Haken in P3 is just quietly going about his business. The top 3 haven't jokered. Graphic top left tells you that. Remember, 1 joker in every lap in the World Rallycross Championship on board with Backerud.
The spotters are constantly looking to see if the car behind them is gaining or losing to plan that joker strategy the best they possibly can. But in reality, I mean, the top 3 guys could take it to the very last lap.
Could indeed. You suspect they'll want to split the strategy, don't you, just in case somebody has a problem. There we go. Toppy, Haken, loose on the brakes again. Everybody's pushing so hard. Toppy would love to come out in front of the team boss, Matthias Ekstrom. Can he do it? Ekstrom won't hit him, that I'm sure of. He goes all the way around the outside. Ekstrom's going brave up the banking. Full throttle. Toppy on the inside. Oh my goodness me, almost contact between them. Good job by Toppy as well. Brave by both these guys racing out the final round of the year. Ekstrom will want to get back past Toppy. Either way, these guys are picking up trophies at the end of the day. Just don't drive into each other. Nobody wants to repair those cars when you're picking up trophies. Ekstrom's all over him, but he's all over the track as well, and he drops the place now to Scheider.
Oh my goodness, and you know, you could almost hear the thought from Ekstrom, like, wait a minute, I'm the one that's going to be paying for these cars if we crash them, and then he's off the outside of the track. Puts a nice little breathing room between the 2 Audis.
On to the final lap of the 2016 season, and those guys duking it out for P2 are out in P1 and P2 in this last final. There is Backerud coming up to the right-hander. Both of them have got to joke up, so I think this is going to be about whether either of them makes a mistake. We think that Kristoffersen will take P2 in the championship. This is all about getting that final win of the year. Backerud has 2 already. Can he get 3? Into the joker lap for the last time. The focus flicks to the left. It flicks to the right. Backerud fires up the 600 horsepower, and he takes the final checker flag of 2016. Andreas Backerud, his 3rd win, pitches the car into donuts on the banking, seen up by us here in the commentary position.
Yeah, really incredible. Solberg ties points with Backerud, but loses because he has a fewer number of wins. Kristoffersen comes in 1 point ahead. You can see tears in his eyes right there. I mean, he knows he didn't get second, but a win is a win, and it's the most unbelievable feeling in the world.
Backerud who took the win. Kristoffersen in second, takes second in the driver's standings. Toppy Haken takes a podium for EKS as they win the team's title, as well, of course, as Matthias Ekstrom's driver's title down in P5. Scheider does indeed get the best result for the Seat Ibiza this year with a P4, and Larson, last year's winner, couldn't repeat it, but great to see him in the final in 6th.